All right, so welcome back to the Board Commander review. This is part two. I'm going to do a demo walkthrough of the Board Commander tool itself. If you're just joining me here, this is the first video you're watching in the series. I just want to remind you, I do have a full review on my website, theneedstampmarket.com, where you can check out the full Board Commander review about the pricing, one-time offers, and bonuses. And I'm also giving you a free guide just for stopping by. This is the Learn How to Get High Quality Traffic from Pinterest. It's a Pinterest overview. It walks you through how to set up the group boards and everything you need to know about it. All right, and it's going to really complement you if you decide to pick up this tool. Again, it's absolutely free just for you stopping by checking out this review. So I'd appreciate if you subscribe, if you like the video, if you share it, if you find value in it. All right, so welcome back. I'm to the Board Commanders dashboard. I've gone in and I've connected a Pinterest account here. That's pretty much the first thing you do. You have to have a Pinterest account. If you don't have one and you're worried about how to set one up, again, my guide would really help you. And this software also comes with training. It's going to teach you how to monetize traffic that you're going to get from Pinterest. If you're still worried, I would highly advise you to go to an outsourcing website like Fiverr.com. Have someone set up a have someone set up a Pinterest account for you. I mean, as you can see, the prices range just depending on who you hire to do it. But this is somebody that says, I'll set up and optimize your Pinterest profile boards for just $5. You could have somebody do that. And as you can see, they have a 5-star rating out of 279 reviews. So if you push for time and you're just not familiar with how to do it, have someone do it for you for $5 or $10 to get you started. And then you can really dive right in and start using Board Commander to get some targeted traffic to whatever your niche website is all about. All right, so I'm going to walk through how to set up Board Commander, and then in the next video we'll talk about one-time offers, pricing, and then we'll close that out talking about bonuses. All right, but as you can see, this is just a way to automate Pinterest and how to really keep the engagement high and keep people coming in to your website and to your Pinterest boards, and keep the traffic flowing to your money site or wherever you want to send that traffic. All right, so again, as I mentioned, when you come in here, you're going to connect a Pinterest account. That's the first thing you're going to do, and it's basically already in the system. It's synced to your email, so all it's going to do is ask you for a password. So I do have my main Pinterest account synced. Oh, excuse me. Getting a little tired here. All right, and then the next thing you're going to do is hop over to the tutorial, all right? Because these are videos that are going to teach you how to operate it. You really don't need these if you have a basic understanding of Pinterest. You know all the features like account pair, syncing your account up, following, unfollowing, finding group boards, and just reporting campaigns, etc., etc. This is the basics on how to operate the tool. But again, you really don't need this unless you're just unsure on how to do something. So let's start with the follow tool. All right, these are the features within the follow tool section. When you follow someone on Pinterest, that's basically you showing them that you like their content, and it's a way for you to get automated updates when they post new content. It's the same thought process on Facebook. If you're following someone on Facebook, whenever they add a new post to their personal profile or a group or fan page you may be following, you're going to get a notification, and you're going to be able to kind of stay in the loop on what that person is posting. So that's the purpose here on Pinterest as well. And you would basically set up a new follow task. You're going to name it. You're going to put in the parameters. This is all keyword based. So obviously you want to follow people that are already in your targeted niche. And the thought process is, if you follow, the more people you follow, whether they are a major influencer in the niche or they're just a regular fan, these are people that you in turn will want to influence to follow you and share your content as well. So you would start by just naming the task. Let's say I had a cars Pinterest that I would probably name this something like cars. Oh man, excuse me. I name this like car show. This is just any name you want to put in here. And let's say a minimum. I want to follow 15 people per day because you want this to look natural. You can follow up to 300, but that's not really natural there. So you want to set a limit on the minimum and maximum. So I'd say something like, just to be safe, I'd say a minimum of 7 to, let's say, 17 followers per day. And obviously, if I'm in the car show or car niche, I'd say cars, muscle cars, show cars, car show. All right, so anybody on their in Pinterest that have identified with these particular keywords, these are the people that I'm going to tell Board Commander to automatically follow on a consistent basis. Or you can follow somebody by their particular Pinterest account. So if there's a major influencer in the car niche on Pinterest, it'd be a good idea to follow that particular person there by their account. All right. You can also follow people by group boards. Now on Pinterest, group boards are essentially a collection of pins. Pins are just it's a collection of pins, which are what you do on Pinterest. You actually pin stuff. So they're pictures, they're just sources that you're sharing that are related to a particular niche, and they're all when you have a board. This is just all these pins grouped in one particular section. So you can follow by niche relevant boards as well. And then you're going to have people in here that you may never want to follow, even if they're an influencer in the niche. They may be a negative influencer in the niche, or just have negative things to say, and you may not want to associate your following with those type people. So you may have people in here that you never want to follow. There are time frames in the day that people are going to be more active on Pinterest, and that may vary by your particular niche. So again, Board Commander gives you the functionality where you can come in here and set particular time frames that you want to follow people as well. So just starting off, you may want to follow every day. You know, you may not really know any peak times for your particular audience. So you may start off doing a full follow every day for those particular parameters. And all you're going to do from there is just press start. All right. So let's just put in any kind of start time just to get this going. And we're going to press start. All right. So now I've told Board Commander to go ahead and start following people, anywhere from 7 to 17 people per day in my niche, and start following these people. And when I start doing that, the engagement's they're going to get notifications that I'm following them, and hopefully they'll see my Pinterest information, and they're going to start following me back. All right. Then you have the unfollow tool. This is scheduled unfollows. And the thought process is that you only want to continue to stay in contact and engage with people that are engaging with you. So after a particular time, let's say anywhere from 3 to 5 days, and again, you can set this on whatever frequency that you want. If I'm engaging with you on Pinterest and I'm following you and I'm integrating and I'm sharing your pins, I'm repinning your stuff, and you never interact back with me, I'm probably not going to want to continue to follow you because you're not going to be of but so much value to me. So you can set Board Commander to go in and unfollow people as well. And again, this is your personal preference. You would do the same thing if you were on any other social media site. At some point, if you're sharing and you're trying to get someone's attention, they're not paying you any attention back, then you may want to unfollow them. Now, if this person is a major influencer in the niche, like there's some brand or big company that has a lot of people that they influence, you may want to keep following them because it's likely they may not ever follow you back unless you get pretty big, and that's perfectly fine. That's typical when you're talking about a big brand or a big niche. So we're talking about more regular users in this unfollowing case. All right, so you can follow people, you can unfollow people, and you can find what's called group boards. Now this is where the tool really comes in handy because the targeted traffic really comes from automating information and pulling people from group boards. This is where all the pins are, where all the major activity is for your niche. And so this is also based on, you can search this by category, or you could go in and type particular keywords or anything that you want to do. As you can see, we were talking about cars and motorcycles. So I could already filter this based on the particular interest that's more aligned with the example that we're using right now. So I could go in and find very popular group boards in the car and motorcycle niche. And as you can see, it brings all the traffic essentially to you. I could go in and click it, and it would take me to that particular group board itself. And so I know exactly now what boards that I need to target and what boards I need to focus on repinning and having them pin my stuff in to get tons of traffic going to my websites. All right, so as you can see, it's very straightforward. The idea is to automate tasks that would normally take you a decent amount of time if you were a Pinterest user. Going and trying to do this on a daily basis would ultimately be very time consuming at some point in time. Again, it comes with tutorials, and as you can see, this stuff really works. Not only am I using this to get traffic to my websites that I posted on, articles on my websites that I posted on Twitter years ago, this is something that I actively do for my internet marketing stuff for SEO purposes. Now, I wasn't really using this for traffic, but now that Board Commander has been released and I'm seeing the results that people are getting from it, this is something that again that I'm heavily looking into and trying to further implement into my business as well. All right, so that was kind of a quick walkthrough of the tool. Again, I'm going to show you there's a demo of it that probably did a better job than what I just showed you as well on the sales page. So I encourage you to check that out. Next video, I want to talk to you about pricing. Okay, so this is pretty reasonable price, but the price is going to go up $10 per day over the 4-day launch period. I'm going to talk to you about the price of the front end and the one-time offers in the next video. And then we'll also talk about the bonuses that you'll get if you decide to pick this up through my link. All right, see you in the next video. Take care.